everybody. Welcome back to the BamCast podcast. The BamCast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boomdraw Physics for the intro song you're hearing, and shout out to Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence you just saw. If you're watching, which you guys really should, you know what I mean? The game's been stepping up. Shout out to California Apparel. Use the promo code UPDATED currently. Use the promo code BAM20. We're going to talk about that later, guys. Use the promo code BAM20 to get 20% off anything you've ordered. Shout out to Strawhouse JA. Follow them on Instagram. If you're watching, then you will see, because we know paper straws suck, guys. Right? Metal
get yourself a nice metal one.
There we go. Alright, guys. Here with me tonight is the faithful co-host, Bobby B.
Ypres.
And the guest, Mr. Ryann Mattis.
Good night, good night, good night.
Oh, hear the man telling everybody good night. Putting on his podcast
ASMR
voice.
Experience.
We were laughing at at how nice the headphones are. So yeah, everybody, welcome back to the BamCast. We're recording on Thursday. And
Surprisingly.
it's posting on Monday.
Surprisingly.
It's posting on Monday. Alright, guys. So,
It's weird. I'm so tired.
aren't we all?
Aren't we all? We're adults, so I think we're just perpetually tired.
I think it's
I think that's a
payback for
part
all
of it.
those naps you skipped as a kid.
Yeah, no, I think it's payback for being assholes to your parents.
True. It's
Yes.
like, no, as an adult, when you remember your parents telling you they had no money.
You understand
Yep.
it. Even when
Yep.
they just got paid and they go, I don't have any money, you're like,
Mm.
how?
You
But
just
now
got
you're
paid.
like,
Just got paid
understand.
though.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah, no, just like
Understand.
damn.
Bills.
I just started my new
Bills, bro.
job.
Bills.
First paycheck is this week.
Bun up
done.
already?
It done already. I don't even get it yet.
Are you getting used to that feeling?
No. How can you get used to that feeling, dog?
Yeah, come
I
on.
think you gotta.
How do you get used to that?
I think
I tell you, dog,
gotta.
that's the job pays you enough to come back next week,
Yeah, that's his mentality on the job payment system.
Just enough, just enough.
Tracy just to come back for the next pay cycle.
This product is pretty cool though.
The
In
straw.
there, talking about the straw.
So can it be deconstructed? Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
It's silicone in the middle, so you bend it down as much
and
as
it
you want,
goes in your case.
and it fits right in your case.
And you wash that shit out.
Yep.
Good to gizzle.
Good to gizzle.
Nice.
All right, so Bob, what did you say? What did you say last time? The first half of the podcast is me actually trying to do a podcast.
Yeah, you actually do a podcast, and then
I
the
try.
other half is me.
I try sometimes.
So
I get like
in
a
the first
straight-
half,
Let's
in
push
order
this
for the
back a little.
podcast to happen, I have to put down the mic.
No, why do you don't have to put on the mic?
So
Why you have to put on the mic? You ask great questions.
have at it.
All right, yo, Ryan,
Yep. What's up? What's up?
fam.
Good night. Good night.
Good evening.
Good evening, ladies and
Infidel.
gentlemen. Been following you work for a while, dog. Straight.
Respect.
And
Respect.
the thing that destroyed the internet, even made Timmy come cuss for a good 2 minutes on the podcast.
Mm.
That Buju picture,
Ah.
dog.
You know, people are still talking about that.
Hell yeah, they're still
yeah,
talking
people
about
are still
that.
talking about
That
that.
iconic. Whoa, alright. In the moment, when taking the picture,
Mm-hmm.
like, did it even occur to you, Pumba, that was a wicked shot, or was it just you were working?
To be totally honest, I didn't know what I actually took, because the first time he came out and he actually did do the action, I had my camera turned off because there was a segment where I wasn't really interested in shooting. I just wanted to listen to him perform, or watch him perform as well.
Understood.
Yeah, and so I switched the camera off. But then I saw when he did that, and while I was lifting the camera up, it didn't turn on fast enough, so I missed the shot. So I was there on my knees. I was just like, "Yo, please do that again, do that again, do that again, just one more time." And he actually did it. And I was already pre-aiming at him. There are some slight things about the photos that I would change, but overall, when I reviewed the image,
You're the perfectionist.
Bob,
man,
name one.
No,
the
there's
perfectionist,
just a slight thing I would change, and it's a technical.
But kids,
yeah,
can
well-
we pause here because Martin skipped over everything?
How?
Who are we talking to? What does he do?
Fam. Then that leads into who Ryan is.
Yeah. So what we
So,
did,
yeah,
when
so
you're
s-
watching a movie and it pauses and you go, you might be wondering how I got here.
Yeah, it just,
I figured the Buju picture would grab them, and then you'd be like, "Oh, it's a dude from the Buju picture."
Yeah, it's a dude
Then
from the
we'd
Buju
talk
picture.
about,
Yeah.
what does Ryan do? So, thank you, Bob. But anyway, so here we are. Ryan, what do you do, bro?
Well, I am a photographer. I'm known for portrait photography because I kind of built my audience from Instagram primarily. Yeah, I don't really use Facebook that much, so
Built it from like putting workout on Instagram.
workout on Instagram, yeah.
Okay.
And most of them were just portraits. I always I don't know why I always just gravitated towards portraits or portraiture, but that was always a category of photography that I really wanted to get into.
Cool.
Yeah. But right now, what I do, I'm mostly a commercial photographer. So I shoot, whether it be content creation for social media or ads, whether it be print in newspaper, magazine, or billboards.
And that's just like across the board. So like people,
Yeah,
action
people,
shots, anything.
action shots. Well, not so much sports, but mostly people, products, lifestyle
Lifestyle kind of vibes.
lifestyle kind of content. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
What's your favorite of all of them?
I don't want to start talking about that.
What's your favorite of all of them?
You're not gonna pull it out of me.
Oh, we
man.
can stick a pin
Wait,
there.
it's too
bro.
early, it's too early,
Alright,
it's
Why
too
for
early.
that talk?
It's too
So
early.
it's too early.
It's too early. I mean, we're just 6 minutes in. We can't give it all up. Man. Come on.
All right. So, fine. When we're talking to Yannick was talking about what like Yannick, you know,
Big up.
Big up yourself.
Yannick read that therapist. So
Yes, man.
The
Yes,
therapist himself.
Yes.
yo,
Mastermind.
he was saying like pictures to him like age, like wine, like a bear, like, you know, fine alcohol, if you will. So
Mhm,
if he has something, instead of keeping it, he'll take a picture of it, throw the thing away, but always have the picture to look back at. And to him, it gets better with age. What's photography and like that kind of vibe to you?
Wow. It's
Like, why do you take pictures, my guy?
it's a very complex question. Very complex question. And
It's a podcast.
The easy
And-
version of it is
yeah.
why do you take pictures?
wow. I mean, if I had to be honest, the whole reason for me wanting to become a photographer was to take portraits of women.
Of course.
I mean, bro, women
That's
are
fine.
beautiful. Okay, they are
Very much
gorgeous.
understood, buddy. Very
That
much
was my
understood.
entire reason for becoming a portrait photographer.
That
I
was
wanted-
enough to
Ain't
drive
nobody
you
here
to where you
arguing.
are now,
Dead
dog.
serious.
So
I'm dead serious.
that's a good enough motivation for me.
Ain't nobody here
How
arguing.
beautiful some of these women are in Jamaica. It's
Amazing.
exact, and how complex some of our mixtures are. You can see a woman as white as snow, and she's a fucking Jamaican, dog.
Yeah,
Out of many
Full-
one people.
That is
people
a
don't
beautiful
appreciate it.
culture, my G.
of course.
People don't
Beautiful
appreciate
culture.
out of many one people.
They don't understand the punctuation
Listen,
of
man.
this of the motto.
I
It's
wanted
out of many comma.
to encapsulate that.
One
people.
I wanted to encapsulate that in how I see beauty, because beauty is literally subjective.
Yeah, let's say it's in the
What's
eye of the
beautiful
beholder.
to you might not be beautiful to me, and that's just how it works.
As Bob said, what did I say?
In the eye of the beholder, whoever is looking at it, whoever is
Precisely.
beholding it,
It's
Precisely.
beautiful to
they
them.
Precisely.
see the beauty in it.
Therefore, it's
And when
subjective.
I got to a point where I felt like I was producing satisfactory work, where I could say, "Hey, man, I have to put out at least like 3 of these shots or 4 of these shots,"
When you say get to a point of producing satisfactory work, what do you mean?
where
Satisfaction to who?
to you as a creative, as a photographer,
Lit.
because that's a very hard point to reach,
Mm-hmm.
and you reach there in stages, because as you grow as a photographer, you reach a point where you're just like, "Damn, dog, I got this," but then you plateau because you ride that wave for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to get bored of your work, your fans and your audience are not bored of your work, you know.
But
But
you personally,
you
start to get
personally,
Doing
bored
the
you're
same
bored
shit
of your
every
work,
day.
and you're just like, "Shit, what's the next thing?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna try something else. Maybe I try a different category in portraiture. Instead of doing beauty shots, let me do boudoir. Instead of boudoir, let me do some lifestyle. Instead of that, let me do some bikini."
The genres of everything blows my mind. Every time.
Exactly. But it's all considered portraiture. Once it has people in it, it's portraiture.
Facts.
So-
And it was always that for you that was going to be your focus, people.
That's what I said back then.
Okay.
That was always going to be my focus. But then, what I learned from doing portraiture and the people that I met and the people who connected with me because of seeing my work, you know, maybe whether that be on Facebook or somebody has it as a wallpaper in a bank or some random stuff like that. Like
That
it
must
kinda
be
happens.
dope. That must
No,
be dope. Like
that
people
happens.
use your work as like.
Oh yeah, it is the most bizarre feeling because I'm just like, that's my photo. I don't know how I feel about that.
Did I get money from this?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, but I mean,
Y'all niggas paying me.
Y'all niggas got my royalties
No, but I mean,
or
but-
no?
when you put work up on Instagram, if you see someone print it, don't act surprised. Like,
Yeah,
you,
straight.
put, you put it on a public domain.
Mm-hmm.
As long
Facts.
as so as long as they're not like trying to make money from it,
Then fuck it. I appreciate my
who
shit.
cares, man?
Exactly. I appreciate my work.
It's whatever.
Let other people see it.
Let other people see it.
Stick a pin. Circle right back to the budget thing. What was the publication that did use the budget shot? It was
We're
Bayesian-
here, Barbados
Bayesian-
today. We're here again.
Did that piss you off? Did that piss you off? Did it annoy you how many people were pissed off for
you on your behalf.
Are you
Dog.
thankful how many people were pissed
It
off?
was
on here?
amazing.
No,
Yo,
yeah,
Jamaica shows out for their own.
shows out
Yeah.
for their own. I was
Alright,
quite
Jamaica
shocked.
It's like other Caribbean country go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
No, wait up, this is ours.
the
This,
magnitude.
this is Sparta, nah, dog.
Yeah,
This is
bro. The
Jamaica.
magnitude of support from that one photograph really threw me off because I was just like, what the fuck is happening right now? I'm not sure because I wasn't pissed about it initially.
Enough people got mad for you that
yeah.
you got mad?
Yeah, basically. No, because I swear I wasn't pissed about it at all. I was just like, okay, here goes another fucking idiot using not necessarily mine, but using someone else's word that doesn't belong to them. In this particular case, it was me. There are ways to deal with that. You can just go balls out, talk to my lawyer. Or you could just make a simple phone call, which is what I did. Speak to them to say, hey, what the fuck happened here? And how do you, as a apparently reputable news source, do something like this?
Apparently being the operative word.
Yeah. So, apparently the editor-in-chief, she doesn't work on weekends. So when she got in on Mondays when she had to address it. That's why by that time I'd already
Jamaican Twitter done that way.
no, but the funny part is I'm friends with a couple lawyers and one in particular, a good friend of mine, Adley Duncan. He messaged me and he's just like, yo, bro, I am ready. I was like, Adley, no,
Shell them
bro. I
down.
just
The
want
big guns.
yeah. I just asked him like, okay, Adley, what can I do? What are my options? And he's just like, fine. These are your options.
You want to play nice?
But I'm
At
ready.
least also a Twitter celebrity.
Yeah, big up Adley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, but they took it down by the time I spoke to them because she apparently I don't want to get into the story, but
Yeah, no, you don't have to.
no, we don't have to talk about that. That was
But Jamaican showed out.
they showed out
Yeah,
full,
because only Jamaicans
full.
are allowed to drag
Full.
Jamaicans.
right here.
Only Jamaicans are allowed to abuse
That's true.
Jamaicans, dog.
That's true.
Plain and
Facts.
simple.
That's a beautiful
Big facts.
culture. We are so fucked up.
Don't it?
Nobody no more than we. Fuck you mean?
Wow.
The basis, I keep saying it, and I need people to get on my side with this. The
Right,
basis
right,
of every
right,
Jamaican
right.
problem is nobody no more than me.
Nobody no more than me. It's true.
All of a sudden we have a problem now.
But you think you're more than me.
Exactly. Because I think you think you're more than me. Because I think I'm less than you. Because I am an ignorant fuck.
I was about to say that sounds like a lot of insecurity and
Yep.
ignorance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, pulling a pin and going right back to the talk of portraiture and what you loved and like you started, doing all of these different types of it. Of that style of photography,
Mhm.
what's your fave? Because as I said,
yeah, he
as I
started
said, follow you on
listing
Twitter,
genres
follow you
a
on
while
Twitter,
ago.
right? And like every
didn't
now
know there
every
were
now and again,
genres.
homie G will like let a tweet slip where he's like, "Oh, I'm so bored of X or
X.
this kind of shot," or "Don't ask me to do a birthday shot," and I'm just like, "Yo, like
No, fucking birthday shoots.
mine's a picky photographer." So more so, not what's your favorite type of
Mhm.
shots? What's your hell no's are not doing that?
Wow, that's a very good question.
That was fun.
You want me to answer that one first?
Yes.
Jesus, what's the hell no for me?
Balloons.
Birthday cake.
Yeah.
Number candles.
Number balloons.
The number balloons.
Yeah,
He
I
said
think
no,
I
fuck
think
that.
I think a hell no for me, like an absolute hell no, would Are we talking like family friendly? Are we talking right across the
This is the
board?
BamCast, the home
It's
of
the
the
BamCast, the home of the
anti-PC.
anti-PC,
Alright.
bro.
All right.
Talk your spiel.
Yeah. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it PG. Nah, I'm gonna, I'm gonna keep it PG. I'm gonna keep it PG. I think that absolute hell no would actually be the birthday shoots. I can't.
Why
I
you don't want
can't.
to take pictures of balloons and happiness, bro?
I don't know what it
And
is
I'm the
about.
dark one.
Why is it
No,
so
bro, you are.
cheesy,
Why is it cheesy? Because birthdays are
bro? You see, if they could make it
They're
cheesy,
cheesy.
birthdays
the
have
cake-
been commercialized,
Listen.
right? So now you have like
it is bizarre.
there's
It
certain
is
like
so-
rituals that you go
No,
through.
I think it's bizarre. You see, no,
that
you see,
have
it's
to buy
different.
things for every step for.
It's different if someone just wants to.
I just want to bounce about.
No, if you just want to do like a portrait session for your birthday,
Fine.
like a shoot of you, not
No
anything
problem.
with no goddamn balloons.
So you just don't
and
like
fucking
props.
cake. It's so cheesy.
You don't like
And
birthday
a little
props.
crown and.
Why can't we have balloons and bounce abouts as adults? Why is that considered
can't.
fucked
I
up?
didn't say you
Who said
can't.
it? Who said it's fucked up?
You said
Who
you
said
wanted bounce abouts. It's
Yeah.
generally considered fucked up.
I'm
for
just,
adults to
I
have
just
bounce
don't
abouts.
have money to
Would you
spend on
take
it, why I
pictures
don't have one.
at an adult party with adults in a bounce about?
Yes,
No.
because he's never done that.
No.
Why?
What if they were dressed in lingerie? And it was women.
Don't
care.
tempt him.
No, you said just fuck the balloons.
Man says fuck the party. Dog, this man is.
The balloons.
Did you have a traumatic
And
childhood
the
experience with
parties.
balloons?
Some people
No, I
have hard
didn't.
lives, bro.
But like my G.
Some
Is this a hard
some-
limit for you?
No,
some
it's-
people have
it's-
hard nose.
It's a very hard no. I'm sorry, I can't.
This is a hard limit for
I
you
give
guys.
us one more because I was making mad fun here about the balloon thing,
Man,
but like
I
it
can't,
apparently been
dog.
like real.
Alright, so one more than the absolute no.
Yeah, one more such second. Don't even call me for that garbage.
I mean, it still falls within the parties. Parties.
But parties in general,
Yeah,
I feel like working a party must be so annoying.
it's very annoying. Actually, it's quite annoying.
I don't like parties, so I wouldn't want to work at a party.
No, parties are cool, man. Parties
No.
are great.
I don't like
But
crowds. Is what
Bob
I should
don't like
say.
people.
No party.
I don't like crowds.
It's man. It's hard, man. Like,
This-
it's
You
hard.
always have to
It's
stop
just
someone and
hard.
be like, "Yo, can I take a shot?"
It's not for me. Though. It's
Can
just
I-
not for me, my G. Not
Fair.
for me. So yeah.
So
No, I didn't start in parties, thankfully, but I was at parties. But I was mostly shooting PR for like the companies who were sponsoring the parties,
Cool.
so they could have it for internal purposes or for the newspaper. Sometimes page 2.
Yeah, that
So-
kind of rollout and stuff.
Yeah, so it was. I guess it was like.
It was profesh.
Yeah, it was like journalistic photography almost, something like that. Yeah.
It's a good way to get like people to know your name.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And as you may know now, I mostly do like corporate related stuff, so brands and products and stuff like that.
Man does super
Man
hot
said-
fire.
Man says brands and products.
super
This
hot.
this man is a this is
super hot.
this is corporate. This is corporate 101 in a dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'm out here. I'm
He's
doing
media
shoots for
trained.
these brands. These
He's media
mad
trained.
products.
Man told you. Man told you
Mad
two.
products,
man told
bro.
you 2 words, 2 to 3 words that mean nothing, nothing, but they sound hella sophisticated. Know what I'm saying? Always be aware of the misdirection.
Yeah,
kids.
dog.
All right?
Always keep your eyes peeled.
Get
All
woke.
3 of them, bro.
Woke.
Wait, so what? I got a name drop.
No,
now?
no, you don't.
no, it's just
fun.
We're just saying, bro.
Okay.
Come on, you're trained properly.
How you mean? Never let the
Hey,
bag
this
go.
is my
Never let the bag go.
Never.
Never let
Let the
Never
bag
let
go.
the
Are you
bag go.
crazy?
Never
Never
Nah.
let the bag
It's like
go.
where you
Nah.
work at a building.
From
At a
I
building.
clocking every day at the same building, and I leave the same building. and
Oh
go.
man.
I saw someone tweet. Sorry guys, we're definitely going back to what Ryan does. But yeah, I saw someone tweet earlier in the week. People in the office asked me if I'm on social media, and I said no, and just walked away. Best answer ever.
Yeah,
And
social
not-
media,
and
nope.
no, walked away. Not,
No.
not explaining nothing. Why not? Why not? What you did? What's your name? No.
All the people at work in my training class, like they're all like,
Unless you work with cool people.
they're like I'm good with all of them, but they're like some of them coming together in their own little subgroups.
Clicks.
Yeah, I'm just there.
You working at Mean Girls, Bob?
Yeah, There's 25 of us in the class, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 males.
But the patriarchy, Bob.
Oh my god. Welcome to my ASMR video.
I'm sorry, that was just a really easy laugh. I had to.
Shut up.
I had to.
So man, that sounds like a rough titty.
Yes, sir.
Stop it.
I'm sorry.
So, Doug, you're doing
No,
shoots.
but they're like getting
Oh, you
together.
talk-
Yeah, I
Straight.
didn't finish my point.
Sorry,
They're getting
I thought
together
it
and
was
thing, and I'm
a
just over
tangent.
here floating around. I'm just like, y'all only need to know me here.
Yeah.
You don't need to. They're planning trips to go places, and I'm just like, yeah, man, have fun.
Sure, them don't know Bob over there in black and white, just soaking the happiness out of
Man,
the
he is sucking the air out of the room, bro.
like a
Shut the
goddamn
fuck up,
demento.
fucking
man.
Like a
I
goddamn
feel like I'm in a
demento.
vacuum
Shut
right
the
now.
fuck up.
Yeah, man.
Go fuck yourself.
Right
Yet,
out the
you know
room.
what? You love me.
Yeah, people still do. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where is it? Is it my Instagram bio? I didn't even use Instagram that much. I think it says you love me. You just don't know it yet.
Wow.
Confidence.
Confidence is key.
Confidence is a pico.
It's key.
And yet I'm
So yeah, you want hear a punching?
a what?
A punching, just a main point that just punches through the conversation.
Go right ahead.
So car photography, huh, bro?
Ah, jeez, man. You jumped straight into the belly of the beast. Jesus. Oh, wow. What about it?
Product photography.
It's your thing, huh?
I mean, yeah, it's my newfound
Danger, man.
passion. Yes, my newfound passion. Yeah.
What drew you to car photography, first and foremost?
Well, I mean,
Then we're
cars-
gonna talk about the cool shit.
I mean, cars. Man, this is gonna sound so like nerdy, but like,
Cars are cool, bro.
no, yeah. I don't know what else to say.
The best
There.
looking cars in the world built after woman is a
Man,
science.
And
Dog.
that's what I was
IG,
gonna segue into that to say that. I mean, I've already had.
Oh shit! You love for portraits and women, and then it makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the
that
whole
makes
thing
sense.
about like beauty.
So
And-
what I like in life is what
Right.
I'll take pictures of.
Yeah. So
Man, he
and
likes beauty and elegance. Women is beauty and elegance personified, and man made car in the shapes of them.
yeah, man.
Bomba, that made so much
Yeah,
sense.
man. And luxury cars are like sophisticated women, like
Muy delicioso.
beautiful, man.
And
Yeah, and I mean, yeah. I'm sorry, that sounded really nerdy,
Nah,
but I'm
guys and cars,
I'm
guys
saying,
and-
man, like
Ladies of the BamCast, you know, guys and cars.
Tell you
Like,
something. If anybody out there don't believe that car can look sexy,
yep.
lose my
go
number.
and look up the Ferrari
old Jag.
458
Go look up a
Italia.
old-
Man,
Jag.
the
No,
E-Type.
No,
Oh,
a simple one. The 458
that
Italia,
E-Type,
bro. Yo, alright. I'm sure even regular people on the road, you drive by and some of their car,
You know,
and say like, look
I
at
mean,
this
you know,
fat body
I
on
still-
this car.
I still to this day have an absolute appreciation for the BMW E30.
Indeed.
Of course. How can you
Indeed.
not?
Indeed.
That car is just, I don't know, man. That's a
It's
special car.
fundamental-
Honestly, that's a special car.
Fundamental.
Yeah, I mean, so if anybody who watches BamCast
Has
Drives an
E30
M3.
for sale.
no, not for sale. Drive an M3 E30. I'd like to take photos.
And he does real good photos.
Nah,
Coming
they're
soon.
okay.
Coming.
Once
They're
they're
cool, they're
okay.
okay,
Every
they're
artist.
Fuego.
Every artist. Is
They're
that
okay,
imposter
they're okay.
syndrome?
Man, I move like man, I move like Fire Lord. Ozai more time, dog. You remember when the comet was coming over and the man just like burned everything?
Yeah.
No, the Trump.
You guys really should watch because all these comments and like references pop in.
It's called jargon.
Niggas.
I mean, it's challenging. It's very
I was
challenging.
going to
It's-
ask, is it not
Yeah.
annoying to do?
No.
Because like people hold
No.
still.
Yeah.
Cars in general hold still, but you also have the action shots.
You know what
So
always
they're
blew my
moving.
mind?
Yeah.
Always blew my mind
Like
is
you
that
gotta
like,
get it or you don't.
you saw a
Precisely.
movement in the background, but the car wasn't moving. Like that always used to fuck with me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have a shot like that, and
Yeah.
I mean, I can't show it.
Yeah.
I can't show it, man. I can show y'all, but I can't
Yeah.
show it. I know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, so like it's It always.
So what are the challenges of that kind of thing?
Well, I mean, all right. The biggest challenge with shooting cars is light. Lighting is so important. It's not even funny.
To get them.
Like, yeah, you have to take, and not just lighting for the vehicle itself. It's like everything, time of day, angle of the car in relation to the sun.
I didn't even think of the
Like,
time of the day affecting that shit because you're outside. Martin, dude.
Yeah, and
even the fucking color of the car.
even the
affected
color of the
by
car
the
is affected by the environment. Because like you don't want
So you
to
have to do a lot of pre-planning.
yeah, sometimes. Or sometimes I wing it, like because if I have it for like a weekend.
Does the weather ever just piss on you?
Oh yeah, it happened last week Wednesday
Man
actually.
said, "Oh yeah," without hesitation.
Yeah, it did happen last week Wednesday. I shoot for a local brand here.
A brand
A brand.
with products.
It's okay. They offer
very
services.
That offer services.
Keywords. Skip to the glossary.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, they have very expensive products. Yeah.
Exquisite services.
Exquisite.
Services. And silver star rating.
Nice.
But I did some work with them recently, and the weather just pissed on me, man. It was like the worst day ever. Like Murphy came out in a full white suit.
And just shit.
I said, I am going to
fam.
fuck your day up.
Fam, best reference I've heard on this podcast is Murphy came out. Man says, Murphy's Law, for those of you who don't know.
Go
Okay.
look it up.
Listen, man.
Anything bad that can go wrong
Will go wrong.
will go
Listen,
wrong.
man.
That is one of the realest rules of life ever.
That day, and I was really pissed
Ever.
off. And whenever
I'm you don't listen to them to know.
it was one of the worst days, man. And I didn't get pissed off until my phone stopped working.
I was gonna say
That's when I got like really
Alright,
pissed
what
off.
time?
Say you
What
have a
time
new
did this
phone.
shoot start?
I didn't get the product until about 10 o'clock. We were supposed to start at 2, but we didn't end up starting until like 3:30, and then it started to rain, and
And at what time did the phone stop working?
My phone stopped working in the morning when I woke up.
So before
Man.
the product being late
Oh God, listen. So
and the rain falling and the truck
Yep.
breaking down.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
man.
Yep.
How many new bad words did you create that day?
how many did you chain together?
How many people now look at you differently?
Surprisingly.
How many people used to think you were the calm brown
No,
youth?
no.
And all of a
Surprisingly,
sudden,
no, I'm telling you, I'm being
Bob,
honest.
Just so you know, Bob, he used to have a black 10.
Yeah,
It was a red 10R.
yeah.
It did not survive the day.
the phone got the burn force.
Something has to, right?
Yeah, something gotta give, man. Something
Like,
gotta
I got a
give.
punching bag over there. Something gotta give.
I mean, the phone still works, which is like, yo, bravo, Apple. But like,
How many pieces?
It's destroyed. It's destroyed.
How many pieces?
Yeah, it's
of
destroyed.
phone?
But I mean, I was gonna check.
Send it to
I'm just
Apple.
gonna plug.
Send it to the Genius Bar.
Nah.
Fell out the car, guys.
That's already out of warranty and things. I was just like, whatever. So I checked out some local guys, Apple Kings. They said they quoted me like 40 grand
To fix it?
to fix it. Yeah,
He's like,
great.
all right, I'll
to
buy a
fix
new
it.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
just
I
buy a
might,
new
I might,
phone,
I might
nigga. My
fix it.
screen,
I might fix it and just
broken?
like, I don't know, sell
30
it.
G's to fix
I don't
it.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, see, that's the cost of these stupid little things that we're so attached to.
That we're addicted to.
But that's another conversation for another day. Like these things.
So you're not a technology addict? A technology?
I am. I'm addicted to my damn phone.
No, like I shouldn't say addict. I should say like you don't keep up with the newest shit. You're like, all right, so you're a photographer.
Are you
have to get the latest
a tech
cameras.
junkie? Do you like
Yeah.
you gotta get the newest cameras, the newest cars, the newest stuff?
Yeah, I kind of am. I kind of am. Yeah, I kind of am. Like TVs.
Like the
and
most bleeding edge shit.
phones. Not really bleeding edge. Bleeding edge is dangerous sometimes. That's why the iPhone 10 got destroyed. So that was bleeding edge. But like you don't have the same problems with the 10s.
Full circle, you
So I was
see.
just like, ugh, all right, never mind. Never mind. So.
Fair.
Oh my days.
Both the hosts take a sip.
Yep.
You took up yours and it reminded me I was thirsty.
Oh, sorry about that. All right, we're going to wrap this up before we go into tangential lane, guys, because tangential lane's a lot of fun. I really
Martin
like
has a list of things. You see what I put on the mic, or I should?
Also, he's actually doing it like a podcast now.
He's trying.
Oh, okay.
But I'm fucking with him.
Yeah. Well, we need you, Bob.
Exactly.
I need you,
Bob.
Exactly.
We
I
need
don't
you.
know what the hell is wrong with
You
Bob.
have to
Allegedly.
control, you know.
Yo, photography misconceptions. Things people think
Misconceptions.
what photography is. That. Let me not say piss
Oh,
you off.
wait, can I ask?
Yeah,
How you
sure.
feel about those fake food pictures? Or I shouldn't say the fake food
What,
pictures.
you mean
Like
raw food?
food photography,
Uh-huh.
but like
Oh,
what
where,
it
like, the ice
actually
cream
is.
potato.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, bro.
Well,
That's
like,
like,
hold on,
you're selling
pause
the
on.
You're
dream.
okay with lying to the people.
I am
For
okay.
the people that
with
don't know, can you
lying
explain to them what
to
some
the
of it is?
general
Oh well, yeah,
public.
like the ice cream and pictures is
Yes,
mashed
man.
potatoes,
And food
the pancake
coloring.
syrup is engine oil.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
yeah, yeah,
You need that color, bro.
yeah,
Aunt Jemima.
yeah.
I mean,
That's what I said. This
well,
guy's
we
over
don't
here,
know.
Like, lie to the public.
we
Fuck
don't
'em.
know if it's them
Fuck them kids.
specifically. Okay?
For them kids, clearly, man.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
I was one of those kids.
Oh my god.
You're a part of the scheme, the cabal.
Fam.
You're a part of the cabal that holds us down.
Yeah.
So you hate food photography, or you're
No.
like, nah, I'll sell the
No,
lie.
I absolutely love selling the lie. I love it, man. When,
I ain't
when like a
necessarily,
chicken
man.
is fully raw,
Fuck it.
and you just,
I work,
you
I
just
work in
char it on the
marketing.
outside. Man, it's beautiful, my G.
Selling a lie.
It is what it is.
It's like when you go KFC or Burger
No,
King
no.
and you see the things in there. You're like, yeah, I
It
wish my
never
fucking burger looked
looks
like that.
that.
That's
Yeah.
because they push everything to one side when them take
That's
the picture.
correct. That's correct.
What?
They push all the things in the burger to one side of the burger and take the picture
Oh,
of that
so it look
side.
fat and
Yeah.
those motherfuckers.
So it's like it's angled. Anyway, I can't. Enough of that.
Magician
Enough of
never reveals the secret.
that. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You can't. No, you can't. So
Never.
don't expect me to answer
No,
any
alright,
straightforward question. It's like how
I expect you
About
to.
his
I,
products and
how did you
services.
shoot
His
this
product
about
or
these
his
products
services.
and brands?
I will never ask you about your product or your services, bro.
And the brands to which he
And
may
the
or may
brands to
not
which
be
he may or may
employed.
not be contracted.
That's correct.
We're not at liberty to
Photography
discuss.
misconceptions.
Uh-huh.
What do people think photography is? Or just like, random things that annoy
Press
you. We're
button,
like,
dog.
nah, not that, point and shoot people like Bob. And me. And me.
That's
And
why I said
me.
all this,
Man,
remember?
you putting me on spot.
Yeah.
tonight.
We got
Damn.
lights.
Alright, well, you just answered the
Damn.
question. Most people think it's just point and shoot.
Yeah.
Like how them think
lot
a
of
DJ
people-
just up there changing songs.
You see, when you start out early in your
People
career,
think that?
yeah, people do.
Yeah.
When you start early out
Like
in
I
your
eat,
career,
what EDM DJ do?
Mix music.
Change songs.
no, but what I'm saying is like
That's what
when you
people think,
start
like-
out when you start out early
Mhm.
in your career,
Yeah,
what happens is that
scratch your
people
reality.
when people don't like respect your name or your brand,
Mhm.
they'll say stuff like, "Just come take some picture." I was like,
What are you going to pay me with? Exposure, dog.
what does that mean?
Bags of exposure.
Bags of exposure.
Yes,
Hashtag net.
it has a giant E on it actually. I've gotten a few. I've gotten a few.
A few bags of
Yeah,
exposure.
man, I've gotten a few, man. I mean, earlier on,
Paid your bills
Yeah, I paid my bills with
with
exposure.
exposure.
Yeah, because the lights got brighter. That's the only way.
Yep.
The lights got brighter.
So people used to just like people went from saying, "Yo, come take some picture," to
Yeah, so how much do you charge
mad.
for?
Did you?
And then description.
I know this is a thing that a lot of creators
So
grapple
point and
with.
shoots is
How
what
do you-
annoyed him.
How did you price yourself?
I
Don't
mean,
give away the secrets of the trade.
No,
if
like
they
how,
must.
how you
it's
look
not
in the
a
mirror and say,
secret.
all right, what is my
it's
time
not. It's
worth?
not a
Hey, I have to
secret.
know, say
It's
you're
not a
bad.
secret.
I'm a
well,
super bumbleclot star.
Exactly.
No, you see,
But what's the
that's
going
all-
rate
no,
for
that-
a super
That's all.
bumbleclad
That's
star?
all bullshit, dog. You could super bumbleclad star yourself into oblivion if you can't take a photograph. Forget it.
Straight into oblivion.
Oh,
Whoosh,
Bob.
I'm out of
Man
here.
just threw water on your super
Man.
bumbleclad star.
Bro, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm melting.
I'm just saying. Yeah. So,
Still a super bomber class, sir.
nah. How do you price yourself? I mean, it's actually not that complex. It's not a secret either. You simply just have to look at what other people are charging, and you may not always get that information in Jamaica, but you can look overseas, and then you can probably discount it by like $50 or $100, just slightly below what they're charging overseas, whether it be Europe, Australia, or US, Canada as well.
Just want similar services.
Yeah, just want similar services.
Similar
'cause-
prices for your
Yeah.
services.
And then you
and
can
products.
also, even from a visual perspective, you could just like look and see if something is worth $500 versus $1,000.
Yeah, like if your shit look like you took it with a potato, we're not paying.
Yeah,
Do you
Yeah.
still have your first camera?
I do actually.
What was your first
I do.
camera?
My first camera was a Nikon D5200.
Film?
No, it wasn't film. It was digital. It was straight digital. No, it was digital. That's the first camera I bought in 2014. Jesus Christ! Right.
Flim.
He went there, man. He
All the way.
I'm not that old, my G.
No, I'm not saying that.
Not
I don't
that
know.
old.
There-
Yeah.
You have those purists. out
Yeah,
there.
like Pharaoh. Pharaoh shoots with film.
The hips,
Yeah.
the hipsters, man.
Yeah, the hipsters, man.
Oh my god,
I
man.
did this before it was cool, man.
Yeah, that's true. Because Pharaoh has been shooting film for quite a number of years before other people started picking
So
it
there's
up.
some purists out there. So that's why I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know if you like vintage cameras. If that's your shit.
Nah,
Your-
that's
man's
more
like,
like
nah,
your
you guys know
shtick.
Man
Alexander
has
Wong,
an iPhone and a MacBook.
right?
I don't
He
know.
all digital.
That don't mean
Bob,
could have a thing for old cameras.
to do what? Like wave it
I
in
have
front
a
of the
like,
camera?
I have a thing for like nice pens.
You see, I'm
Yeah,
not,
but you
I'm
weird.
with,
Nobody would know that.
I'm with for going with the times. You know,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
like
fine.
whatever medium is working now. I just fit within that.
So do you
medium.
still use your first camera?
No,
No.
no,
No.
no. It
What's your go-to camera right now? Like, what's the one that you just generally have on you?
A7R III. I have that one on me most of the time. Actually, I have both my Sonys on me most of the time.
Sound like him speaking like you remember Rock Bottom in SpongeBob.
Is it wild to you that I know what he's talking about?
It's not wild to me. I just know that over here I'm just hearing I have a and a camera Sony. I have no idea what's happening, so I'm just gonna
What you
That was
say?
a very good reference.
I'm just gonna nod and pretend I know what's happening.
His capacity for callbacks is
Amazing. I don't know. How
Can
did you
never put
even-
it to use though.
Man, what season
Never
that
good
episode
thing.
was that? Because
I
I
have
feel
no-
like you know.
No,
Alright, I was testing your knowledge.
no
testing your
idea.
knowledge.
Bob, what was that? Tangential lane?
I don't know. Have you finished doing the actual podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do people know who Ryan is? Or
I
No.
definitely know who Ryan are, Bob.
he are baboon. Yeah.
He are. I know nobody better than we, so.
Oh man.
We are in tangential
So they know
lane,
who he is.
definitely.
They know what he does.
Uh-huh. Car photography is his thing.
Products,
And
Products.
services
for certain
for
brands,
certain brands.
to which he may or may not be contracted.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Generally,
in
like
or outside
Thank
of
you.
Jamaica and
Thank
you.
abroad
Like-
the Caribbean region.
portrait photography because women are beautiful,
Yes.
as are automobiles.
I mean, I did bring a few exclusives for you guys. So maybe I
But
could share one. Maybe.
Y'all
We'll
ain't
see.
get-
Maybe.
y'all ain't getting shit.
Maybe. Maybe.
Are you an only child?
No, I have an older brother,
Where did that
an
question
older
come from?
sister,
You're the
And,
you're the wash belly.
a younger sister. No.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Middle child.
Yeah, I'm the middle child. Sort of.
Mm.
Yeah, basically.
Neat.
Yeah.
Mm.
My sister's 30.
I'm putting him together.
She's getting married today, actually, or tomorrow. I don't remember.
I was like, today. Why?
Yeah,
are you
but
there?
it's overseas, and I
Oh.
just couldn't make it. I was like, all right,
Oh,
cool.
was-
Can't just pop over there.
Yeah, no, it's not how it
The
works.
Hop on.
the chopper's in the shop.
Hop on
Yeah.
the goddamn jet.
The chopper. Where I work, the building within which my workplace is domiciled.
Yes, see, he's learning the brand lingual. He's learning.
Indeed.
Has
learning.
a helipad
Indeed.
on the roof,
Mhm.
on which an eminent Jamaican businessman lands his personally owned helicopter on a few
Michael
times a
Leachin.
week. Yes, Mr. Leachin,
Mr.
indeed.
Leachin.
It's very nice to see that helicopter come down, but man, that motherfucker, like, everything just windy and nothing, like, it's hurricane happening. What the fuck? And it's like way over there, like, what's
Yep.
happening?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like, one day I wish to be like, yo, what's the traffic like on the road? Shit. All right.
All
Fire
right.
up the
Bring
chopper.
the
Fire up the
chopper. Bring the chopper, mate.
Yeah.
Get in it and
Yep.
start it up. I will take a piss and be there in a
it's like,
moment.
What they always
Yeah.
say, there's rich and then there's wealthy.
Fam, you know when like
Jeeves.
fam,
The
I don't
chopper.
care how nice your car sounds, alright?
Mm.
No sound as nice as like fam, load up the helicopter. Let's go. I don't
Fair.
I don't actually like helicopters as a concept. I don't like the vehicle.
That's weird.
It actively tries to put itself in a tailspin, like without that little rudder.
Well,
It actively tries to crash itself.
fair enough.
Which makes the rudder amazingly important.
Mhm.
Which is why in war the first rule is shoot out the tail.
Shoot out the tail.
I don't like it.
Helicopters don't make sense, though.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's the word.
flight don't make sense.
Flight don't make sense. There we go.
Flight don't
There we
make sense.
go. Flight.
Heavier
doesn't
than
make
air
sense.
flight don't make sense.
Makes no sense.
You ever just see a bird like flap real hard and take off and you go, how?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hollow bones.
Mm.
Fun fact, kids. Birds
Mm.
have hollow bones.
We're watching something before Ryan
Well,
got
birds
here.
that fly.
We're watching something bird related before Ryan got here. It was
Well,
all-
penguins.
Yeah, it was
People
only-
don't really consider penguins
Ah.
birds.
I actually like
even though they
birds.
fully are birds.
I actually like
Fully.
those birds, but like in the middle of watching it, right? These penguins, they're like they're going on a mission and they're coming back and they got fish for the baby and the mother their dog and like he comes back and the mom gets off the nest and the baby comes out and the father penguin sees the baby and I shit you not, ask Bob. You know Bob has no soul. Go
Yeah,
the,
Bob
the,
has no soul.
the
Zero.
father penguin sees the baby penguin and goes
I do.
like the penguin gasped and like vomited.
Wow.
And then let the little baby penguin like eat up the food. And for the rest of the time watching it, no matter what was happening, Bob went, yeah, but they're going to just vomit up the food. So like nothing was cute anymore. Because
That baby birds are fucking disgusting. Nothing was cute about those things, man.
I agree, but penguins are kind of dope.
Yeah, adult
yeah,
ones. The baby ones are fucking disgusting, man.
Baby,
Yeah.
everything's kind of gross, Bob.
Yeah.
Name
Debatable.
one clean baby thing.
I mean, they come out of like vaginas. They're gonna come out dirty and eggs and
You said
stuff.
they're going to come
Oh,
up with a
man.
little bit of sticky on
Yeah,
there.
Doesn't last forever, man. Come on.
yeah, no, but that's what him saying.
Yo.
What?
You know when people go, I love the new baby smell.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the new
It's powder.
It's powder.
It's
It-
powder and
It's
the,
not
the
where
wash.
they've just been for 9 months.
No.
Vagina?
It's
Fam, that shit must
It's
soak into
powder.
them bone. They grew in it,
perhaps.
molded by it.
Perhaps.
formed
perhaps.
by it, molded
But
by
I
it.
don't think we're
They
qualified.
didn't see the
have
light
this
until they were
conversation.
already a man.
Are we
Yeah.
qualified to have this conversation?
What conversation?
Exactly.
Vaginas.
Nah, yeah, no, it can be a bullshit
What are
tangential.
you
lane.
talking about?
Women, we
Tangential lane is tangential for a reason.
Right.
have
right.
tangential lanes. Literally, lad, think of barber talk, where you're just chatting shit with your friend them. We are experts in nothing in tangential lane. All right,
Fair.
we're just having fun,
Fair.
and I might eventually like think of a hot topic. Last time we did Jamaica's Not a Real Place, so this week I'm gonna do the recap of 6 Brown Chicks. I'll find that
6
in a
brown
second.
chicks.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
actually pre this week still.
What
Yeah,
is
big up
that?
them. Is that a Twitter account
You
where
wanna just do
people
it now?
like sending them thingamabobs, like them
could find my
relationship
phone.
issues that are happening,
Right.
like
Why is that a thing?
vicious shit. Like I don't even know when Martin find it. We'll hear what happened this
How
week.
do
Why
you not
is-
know how to describe it? You're the one who showed me the page, Bobby.
Why is that even a thing?
No.
Because people like a girls on,
Who like
social
yeah, alright,
media.
Who likes sus more than like people? On a whole, just people just love sus.
Fair enough, but
Soap operas exist because people love sus.
yeah, that's true.
That's
Facts.
televised sus.
That's true. Televised sus.
Yes.
That's production level sus.
Man, we're talking about how like
budget
deep,
sus.
how deep the telenovelas
No,
and
that's
thing
sus
went.
with a budget.
So with a budget.
It's not budget sus.
If this was a telenovela, it would have had 13 cuts a while ago, saying sus on top of sus, like sus, dun, 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 dun.
And there'd be 13 different tracks if it was an Indian one. Every cut would have a different music.
Six bro chicks. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, that was
It's-
not supposed to rhyme.
It's a
That was
But
not
you're an
intentional.
artist.
You're an artist, my friend.
Yeah,
Okay,
artist.
so
Artist.
friends,
I'm a-
6 brown
You're hardly
chicks.
even in the country these days, isn't it?
Artist.
6 brown chicks, women lifestyle bloggers featured on blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Basically, every Thursday you get.
Wednesday.
Is it Thursday or Wednesday? It's every Wednesday. Every Wednesday you get like a rollout.
Rodin's Day.
You get a rollout of just. Why do that?
Sorry,
You get a rollout of.
I miss American Gods.
Alright, let's do this.
Ridiculous question.
How do we play this game?
All right, hold
Ready.
on. I'ma just find the
Scroll,
beginning
scroll.
because it's a lot of people just
Scroll,
like
scroll,
a lot of
scroll,
people
scroll.
literally cussing, going, "What the just."
I found out that there is something on Instagram called Man Clown Mondays.
What?
Why do we not worship
No.
these women?
No, it's not women.
Is
It's
it
a
man?
it's a man
Ooh.
speaking about Man Clown Mondays. Marky Markland, I think is his name.
Ain't that the name of like the dude from the movie, Marky Mark?
Marky Mark. You
Marky-
mean
Marky
Mark
Mark.
Wahlberg?
Marky Mark.
Mark
All right,
Wahlberg?
guys, found them. Question 1: hooking up with a coworker. He's engaged, but so for about 2 months. He asked for a ride after work. Thought we were going to hook up, but he asked me to take him to another woman's house. After 2 hours, I beat on the door, but he didn't come out. Advice. #hurt. What's your advice, bro?
What she want to do?
She asleep with a man who's engaged
Yeah.
and
And she carry him go to the woman house.
to one next woman house.
So what?
And she wait out there, but the dog now followed up, kept in there, mash a third girl. And when him knock on the door,
Nah,
the
man, I
third
don't
girl
think-
yard.
I don't think he's mashing a third girl lot. I think
Alright,
what
let's
this,
repeat. Let's
what this
repeat.
dude think
Hooking up with a coworker.
Mhm.
He's engaged, but so
Mhm.
for about 2 months, he asked for a ride after work. I thought we were hooking up, but he asked me to take him to another woman's house. After 2 hours, I beat on the door, but he didn't come out. Advice.
Why? I mean,
Cut your losses.
cut your losses, bro. Like he can take an Uber. That's he's probably that's about some first world shit.
But that's that. Like,
You can
is,
Uber.
is that your advice to him or your advice to her?
Oh no, her yeah. My advice to her is to dip.
I agree.
Why are you wasting time?
I agree. And
Aren't
don't
you- aren't
go.
you hungry?
Don't go nuclear.
You
don't
got-
blow
yeah,
up
you
everything.
gotta be hungry, and you just gotta ghost that nigga. Just ghost him. Like, yo, we hate when women don't respond to us,
Oh,
dog.
it drives
I don't
me
know.
insane.
Exactly.
It drives me insane. Well, it depends. It depends.
Exactly.
It
They
depends.
are
It depends.
powerful beings, my
A
friend.
person who
You
is
have to
genuinely
respect
busy
the
all the
woman.
time doesn't necessarily mad me. They say a person who
Have
I
to
know
respect
have
the
the phone in
woman,
them
sir.
hand but nah answer you.
Yeah, man.
Mad me, dog.
Man, bro.
Question 2.
This is why you just gotta worship the women, dog.
Fam,
The women.
easier life. Question 2. New to this online dating thing, but I found a woman that I'm interested in. She's also interested in my pain and pleasure lifestyle. Problem is that she seems super freaky online, but when we meet up, she was boring. Even talked about commitment. What the hell? How do I get her to show her nasty side?
Cut
Wow.
your losses.
But
Nah,
you
man,
can-
that's
all
too
of them
simple
can't
an
cut them
answer, dog,
losses,
bro.
bro.
Yes, they
I'm-
can.
I'm gonna
I mean, come
Never
on.
enough.
I'm
never
gonna
enough
keep
option.
it straight, bro. I'm gonna keep it straight as fuck. This is tangential lines. Right?
Yeah.
You see when you're laying good fucking pipe, it doesn't matter who you're fucking, bro. She would be the nastiest woman on the face of the planet.
Once you're supplying it correctly.
Once you are pleasing her,
If you're checking all
So-
the boxes.
my advice to him is to
Work
cut
on
his
it,
losses,
work on
dog, because go work on your game, my brother, because you are not satisfying your lady friend. That's my advice to him.
All right, so cut your losses from both of them.
Yep.
There you go. Question 3. My boyfriend hurt himself on purpose. to get prescriptions from his doctor for pain pills. I didn't snitch. We got into a fight about his cheating, and I hit him with a bat a few times. And now he won't share his drugs. We've been together for 2 years. Advice?
What the fuck?
So that's why I couldn't describe it to you. Like, now you understand?
what the
That's what, like, because, like, when I
What?
read ones like that, you know my only thought? How dare you want my sympathy?
I'm saying.
Like,
Any advice, bro?
you brought this shit upon yourself
Fam, the fact that she goes, I beat him
with a bat a couple times.
with a bat.
Him hurt himself on
Yeah, I
purpose,
mean,
and you never snitch on him.
yeah,
Then when they get in an argument and you fuck him up.
Yeah, it's my man, but I mean,
And now him
I
not give
beat
him
him.
drugs because you fuck him up.
What the fuck, dude? What? Hell, I
Go
don't-
hurt yourself and get your own drugs. Be an independent woman.
Gee,
Next.
I don't know.
Mom say hurt yourself and go get your own drugs. We here at the BamCast do not encourage that, but fair point, Bob. Stop it.
What?
You can't hear it. You have on the headphones.
Yes.
Question 4. I'm not a lesbian, but I've been having fantasies about sleeping with my brother's girlfriend. She used to date women, and after she told me that, I've been thinking about her non-stop. Advice?
Rub one out.
Rub one out. No, fuck your brother's girlfriend. What's wrong with you? Be a woman. Be a woman and fuck that shit up. What's wrong with you, dog? Mine.
Rub one out, then think
Bro,
about
she
it.
ain't
I don't
related
think
to
girls
her.
have post-nut syndrome like
She
dudes do.
ain't related to her.
That's not post-nut syndrome.
Okay.
That's post-nut clarity. Post-nut
Which
syndrome
is
is
a part of
falling
post-nut.
asleep.
No, post-nut syndrome is not necessarily falling asleep. Post-nut syndrome encompasses post-nut clarity. It also encompasses dipping. So you can fall. It's
Dipping?
You can fall asleep, or you come to your senses and go, "Fuck this, I'm out." You get me? It's a complex.
Well, I guess that's what makes it a syndrome.
Science, motherfuckers.
I guess.
But yeah, rub one out, then think about it.
So that your advice to her, rub
Rubbing on.
out and think about it.
My advice is just do what you want, man. It's 2019.
One man says rub it out. One man
Do
says
what
rub
you-
her out.
Exactly. Rub
Yeah.
her out.
I'm just here reading.
Get your choice.
All right, question 5. My father used to be a respected preacher, but now he's an alcoholic and abusive to my mom. He hurts her feelings so bad, I want to beat him with Bibles. Also, a rumor at my church says that he has a new baby. What in the FK to do? I'm only 19. I don't have much.
Beat him in the Bible.
That man said put
Yeah.
couple Bible in a big bag and
lick
beat
with a
him.
bag.
And beat him with it.
Or what you do?
We're
You
not
put-
inciting
Yeah.
violence though. That's just a suggestion
that
that,
you
we saw
don't-
in a movie.
So that you don't
actually
leave
do it.
bruises, put the book on the person
Bob,
and punch the book.
Bob.
I mean, what blows my mind is that these are real people, dog.
Yeah.
I feel like half this shit is made up anyway.
You want me to give you a part 1 and part 2?
It's like when they ask that question, what a Jamaican man ever do.
Those
And
tweets are hilarious.
they're-
Ooh,
And
dog,
I don't
have to
think
wonder, right?
some-
Martin Pagan, when I was a young man, did some fairly toxic shit. But nigga, nothing online like
No,
Making girls drop
no,
out
I
of school
think-
to send me to school
but
to then fail said
what
school.
kind of pipe
Jesus.
am I laying that
The
I
godly
can let
pipe.
a woman
Your
drop
stroke is
out
coming
of
straight out
sixth
of heaven's
form?
gate, mate.
She reached the end of high school and she had the finish line.
Drop out to come mind me,
Come mind me.
and then I go school and fail.
Man.
Yo, I don't think Twitter is real.
I
though,
just
That pipe mo- that
I
pipe,
don't
dog?
think Twitter is real
Golden.
either,
Better than name NWC.
because the things you see on that damn platform. on a
Fam,
daily
Twitter does.
basis-
I say it all the time. Twitter
It's
does a
like-
real good job at keeping me single.
Yeah, I mean,
Scary
it's-
world out there, dog.
Oh man,
Can we
listen.
speak about Ryan's grinder profile? I remember.
Shall we?
Yeah,
Yes,
Let
tell
us
Damn.
speak about Ryan's
Please tell us
Grindr
about your grinder.
Bro.
First of all, Ryan, before you tell us about your grinder profile, Bob, can you tell the people what exactly a grinder profile
Alright,
is?
so most people out there know what
Tinder.
Tinder is.
Tinder.
That's for mostly heterosexual couples. However, Grinder
The
is
pokey
for
and the hokey.
homosexual males, but it's
The
just like
pokey
Tinder.
pokey.
So, Mr. Mattis here
Has a grinder
has
profile.
a Grinder profile. Over
I
here.
don't have a grand profile. Someone out there has used my face, or well, a picture from my media to start a Grindr profile. I mean, I don't know how or why it happened, but
It means you're famous, dog. Take it as a
It
compliment.
means gay men
I
think
mean,
you look good.
I
should feel-
I guess
you should feel
in
like-
some twisted
I
way.
shit you not, dog.
Yeah,
When
that's
I went to
that's a
UA,
compliment.
I had a girlfriend in UA,
Mm,
and a gay dude,
mhm.
like, chipped the gate. You know, turned it down, walked away, gone with my day.
Mhm.
When I saw her next, I said, and I quote, "You got competition?" Like, psh, fam. I've never understood why people find that so offensive. If you're so dope that everyone finds you attractive, like, come on, my nigga. That's a compliment.
I guess. But I mean,
However, a complete
Have you
profile-
been,
yeah,
um,
impersonating
have you been
somebody.
approached?
Has anyone approached you in real life based upon that profile?
No,
And is that how you
Well,
learned about it?
at least.
How did you
no.
find out about the Grindr profile? Ryan?
I had a little
Important
disagreement with someone on Twitter. I don't remember what it was about, but
And they dug up
and like
his
sure
Grindr
I
profile?
no I think sure it was created like recently because apparently
What tell you about them alphabet boys?
yeah, no, I mean I have gay friends, man. Like I mean, gay dudes are cool. They're cool people. So
Duh. What I'm saying is, don't
So,
trouble people.
yeah. So he messaged
It's not
me and he's
my-
just
my
like,
master,
yo,
but okay.
you know, somebody
Leave
out here
people alone.
using your photo on your Grindr profile. I was like, what the fuck? Just to send me a screenshot. So he sent it to me. I was just like, how do you know that this was? How do you define? Sorry, how do you find a profile? Yeah, and he's just like, oh, new profiles pop up at the top, or apparently, so whatever a new account is created, it comes up at the top. So that's how he knew it was a recent thing. So I mean, but I just made fun of it because I mean the way Twitter is nowadays, like people want you to get mad
Yeah.
so they can use that as a reason to start attacking you.
Twitter's like a wave.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's a-
gets their day in the
Yeah,
sun,
everyone
and then
gets
it goes
sick.
away.
I've already had my day in 2011, dog. Like
How was that
I'm
drop?
good.
How was that drop 2 days ago?
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty dope. I mean, I just embraced it.
That was funny.
Laid down for a
Yeah.
good 10 seconds, laughed it off. Yeah,
He
that's
what you did talk.
Yeah, the second
Andrews?
I talk at Andrews High.
They had to do some running back and forth.
Yeah, and I had to
Where
pop,
like you gotta pop the
balloons
balloon
in a
with
chair.
your bum.
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
the
I was,
chair
I,
really
I
fat,
was
huh?
gonna say
Nah,
yeah.
he missed the
I
chair.
missed the chair.
Took a bit of a spill.
Yeah, a little tiny spill.
A little tiny bit of
A
a
little
spill.
bill.
Landed on your
Little bit
coccyx.
spill.
No, he
Yeah.
landed on his hip, you know.
No, not really actually.
He landed on his hip, you know. He laughed it off. He took it like
Yeah,
he took it like a real gent.
In
I
front of a high
stayed
school of
there
young
for a little
teenage
bit.
girls.
I stayed
Bob,
there for a little bit.
why would that affect you?
No, I'm just saying that must bruise your ego some way. because
No,
to hear
no.
Kids
You
laughing
see,
at you.
nah,
To be laughed at by children.
You see, I
must bruise
think
your
I feel
ego,
like
bro.
no man. I feel like that was probably the highlight of their day.
Of
like,
course.
Yeah, hell
because
yeah.
I mean, school sucks,
No,
man.
I go and laugh too, you know, like I go
School
and the girl
sucks, bro.
laughing too, but
Yeah.
I gonna be laughing at myself when you fucking idiot. But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be mad.
No, so
I'm
we just
gonna be
all
laughing,
we
but
just
I'm telling
laughed.
myself a
We just
fucking-
all laughed it off,
and
and
then I'll have a bunch of teenage girls laughing at me.
yeah, and I just got back up and just went right into it.
I had
It's whatever.
something. I had something on the blue board that I specifically wanted to like ask you about before the podcast wraps.
Sure.
And it's nothing serious at all. It's
Is it the
just
car photography?
nah, it's just all
Okay.
fun shit.
Okay. 'Cause I mean, I can name drop.
What kind of
Okay,
dog is
Ninja.
Kratos, bro? He's such a nice dog. He's such a nice dog.
I have no fucking clue what that dog is.
Such a nice
I know
dog.
he's mixed with Shih Tzu though because of his height. Like
Small?
no, he's a medium-sized dog.
Okay.
So yeah, he's about like 23 pounds, 24 pounds.
Little me.
Yeah, he's a medium-sized dog.
So, yeah,
and I don't know what mix he is.
You
I
can't
think
judge dogs
I think
based
it's a
on
Shih
mine.
Tzu,
I
and
can.
maybe. I mean, given Jamaica's track record, maybe it's like a Shih Tzu with like a Jamaican brown dog or a mongrel dog.
Royal Caribbean Terrier.
White people came and
Caribbean
renamed it.
Terrier.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So
He's a Shih Tzu in
He's a-
Royal Caribbean.
because of his snout, he
Terrier.
has a long snout. If it's not that, then
He has nice curly hair.
it's definitely a Shih Tzu and a Labrador.
I love a black
That's
dog.
that's the closest one that the vets think. The vets think like it's probably a Labrador, a cross between Labrador and a Shih Tzu.
I love a black dog. Such a pretty dog.
Yeah, but he's awesome, man. He's a very well behaved dog now. When he was
No.
younger, he used to piss and shit everywhere. But he's behaving himself now. So he's a pretty cool dog.
And he's the only one that you have right now. You don't have any other.
Yeah,
dog?
no,
So
no, I
it's
don't
just
have
you and the
dogs.
homie G.
Yeah.
You, the homie G, and the girlfriend. So who's
Yeah.
with him in the middle of the day? You're not gonna get him a friend.
Nah, he has a bunch of toys that he can play with. He's fine.
If a dog could be
That's
a single
fine.
child.
Yeah, he's fine, man. He just destroys them. So I have to keep buying him toys because he destroys all of them. But I mean,
Yeah, fun fact.
that's
for
why
the
his name is
listeners.
Kratos, man. Like to him, he's like the god of war of this toy.
Is
I'm going to destroy this toy, like you know.
it Squeaky Toys?
Yes.
Fun fact for the listeners. I think I've said it before, but Squeaky Toys squeak because it simulates like a little animal's cry, and it gets dogs all psyched up.
Yep.
So when you see a dog going like, and you're going squeak squeak, oh cute. Nah, he
No.
fucking something up in
I
his
don't.
mind. Know
I
what
don't
mean?
think
Like my
it's
boy
cute
going.
at all. I'm just like, yeah, look at you. Be a savage. Become a
Squeak.
Is when they
bloodhound.
start humping shit.
Yes, man. Just
Just like she, yo, Bill,
become a stone cold killer. Yep. Yep.
Aye, creepy.
He's a nice dog though. He doesn't bark at all.
What?
At all. He's not debarked. He just doesn't bark. He's such a very well behaved
I
dog.
wish my dogs
The
didn't
only
bark.
time he barks is whenever
I wish my dogs didn't bark, yo.
yeah, whenever there's like someone coming to the door. Yeah, he'll bark. And
I think
Yeah.
Martin's ending the podcast.
yeah, I think Martin's ending the podcast.
Generally, yeah, we're wrapping up.
Him start play the Celine Dion.
He did.
Another party I wrap up.
Anti-Celine.
Yeah.
Mama. Thank you everyone for listening to the podcast. Thank you guys for watching the podcast.
It's inevitable.
Shout out to
Oh,
California Apparel. Use the promo code BAM20. 20% off anything you've ordered. Straw Warehouse J. Actually, it's just Straw House JA. Metal straws, because you know paper straws suck, guys. Thank you to the co-host Bobby B for being here,
Wipri.
and our guest Ryan.
That's my new
What's up?
phrase.
What's up?
Yo, it's been a good par before the podcast. It's been a good podcast. Like always, welcome back, my G.
It's late.
All right.
Follow us
Alright.
on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram.
I'm
Is there a specific place for people to find your work outside of the gram?
No, actually, it's just Instagram. I mean, I know I'm playing a very dangerous game, but I do
I too
Instagram
play that game.
and Twitter.
And what are your plugs?
Ryan Mattis,
Give them-
I believe.
give them
Oh,
your-
right. I mean, I'm Ryan Mattis on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I mean, I don't use it, so don't even bother following me on Facebook. But yeah, just mostly Instagram and Twitter, man. And even Snapchat. I'm Ryan Mattis. Literally Ryan Mattis everywhere. You gotta claim your brand, bro.
Dropping bombs on your moms.
If you
Fuck
want to be your
car
brand,
alarms.
just claim your brand.